here is the place where everything first started. When 18 years ago, so that'd be 2002, a friend and I came over and hiked Kilimanjaro, and we had an extra day, so our poor driver was confused about what to do with us for that extra day, so he invited us up to his village, which is Maruvangu. We came here and met his family and mom, and most important, the head schoolmaster. One of the things that impressed my mind was it started to rain, and all these little arms held cups outside the window to catch the rainwater from the corrugated roof that was coming down, and immediately I knew of the need for clean water.
So because of the involvement that Connie and Berlin had here in Maruvangu, we decided to provide them with a water well.
And girls are filling their buckets right now to wash their clothes and clean and do various tasks. So it's heartwarming to be back here. From start to now, 18 years.
We came on over several times. Then the people here of Maruvangu said, well, not only do we need a library and books and papers and stuff like that, but we need a place for our girls that stay or that have to go back home every night in the dark and come back home back to school in the dark, because there are some very dangerous things that happen to them during that period of time.
We found out that there were 3 girls here that had shown up to school who were very ill and throwing up, and they called the doctor up, and the doctor did tests and couldn't find out what was wrong with them. They were just still very ill. And so one of the teachers just asked the question if anybody had done any pregnancy tests on these young girls. And they hadn't, and so they performed those tests and found out that all 3 of them were pregnant. And we realized after talking with the teachers and the head schoolmaster that it's because these young girls were having to walk to and from school every day. And a lot of times it was early mornings or it was late in the evenings after they'd done their after school work, and it was dark, and that these 3 girls had been attacked, had been raped, and were pregnant. And so with the group that we had at that time, we talked about this and decided that we needed to do something about that so that these girls would have somewhere safe for them to stay during the week.
So we decided at that time that we would build this hostel that is right behind me here for those girls. It'll house about 100 girls, and they sleep there during the week, and then many of them go back home in the daylight, back to their home.
And providing this safety for these young girls was just an incredible experience for us. We had many donors. We have with us here today, actually, Mark and Becky and Allie Murray, who donated towards this, but we also have the Schmidt family in Braemar Construction, or in Salt Lake City, Utah. They donated a tremendous amount of money towards the building and the construction of this hostel.
It's so fun to come and to see this actual project being done. As we were doing this, I got the opportunity to visit over at the well with some of the girls, and one of the girls had these 2 big buckets, and I said, well, can I help you? And she goes, yes, welcome, welcome. So she put it on her head, and I struggled carrying it up to their little hostel, and I got it there, and they said, welcome, welcome. So they took me on their little personal tour of their little place, and we got to see the beds and the clothes and the toothbrushes, and they said that they were so thankful for them. It's so fun to see the donors' names on the beds too that have already donated for the cause. That was cute. And the girls are so very appreciative. Speaking with the girls, some of them said they had, if they were at home right now, they would have to walk 1 hour to 2 hours to get to school.
My name is Deborah Brelinko. I'm from 1B. I say to you, thank you for building for us hostel, because it helps us people from far not getting any problem. If it comes to hostel, we may get a good result. Thank you.